All right, I want to start by showing you guys where to find all of the information for our class. So, um, everything is going to be in Schoology. Obviously, your Schoology looks a little bit different than mine. But our English class is going to be this one with the pencils. I'm going to publish my hours now so I don't forget. But in the Flex Learning General Information folder, this is where you can get onto Google Meets. This is for all of my classes from 11:30 to 1:30. Those are my office hours. But for this class, I am going to have a live Wilson hour as well. So I'm going to show you that. So this is for all of my classes. Please pop on, say hi if you've got questions for other classes. I really had a ton of stuff I wanted to get set up on your Chromebook. So this general information, my general hours would be a good place for me to help you with that. Um, while we are on our distant learning, this orange digital learning folder is where you will find all of the information for our class. Um, if you want to work at your own pace with the Wilson, I have this red folder that I'll talk about in a second. If you want to work with me, doing something like this where you can see me, I have created a Google Meets for our class. Okay, so this is just for you guys, and it will be every day from 10:30 to 11:30. So Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 11:30. If you would like to do Wilson with me, um, you'll want to get onto my Google Meets. You just have to click on this website right here. This will open up the Google Meets. You'll see me. I officially know how to run this. So I'll say, hey guys, how's it going? Then we'll get started. If you want to do this at your own pace, 10:30 doesn't work for you, whatever, this Wilson reading is where you will find everything. There's a lot of stuff in here. The reason there's a lot of stuff is each, where it says like number one, number two, number three, those are individual steps. So whenever I would have Amari time for us, I'd say, hey, put 2 minutes on the timer. That was for the sound quick drill, when I'd ask you guys to sound out words that I'd spell on the board. For 5 minutes, that was the teach and review. When I would use the flashcards, that was the word cards. Okay, so these are pretty quick things. But each day I do have a task that I want you to do. So this very first folder that says the weekly agenda, hint, hint, it says start here. I want you to start there. This is going to open up, and each week will pretty much be the same. But I have created agenda for each week. So tomorrow is March 30th. If you open this, this is going to tell me if you guys are doing your work, because I can see who's opened the folder and who hasn't. If you're not opening it, I'm going to be reaching out to see what I can do to make sure you're learning during this time. But each day I have a slide for what we need to do. So on Monday, so tomorrow, there are 5 things you're going to do. You're going to do the sound practice drill, which is in the first folder. You're going to do the teach and review reading concepts. That's in the second folder. The word cards is in the third folder. The fourth and fifth folder, you're going to do this twice a week. So the first time you're just going to practice. Later in the week, I'll show you Wednesday, is when you're actually going to need to record yourself. So with this, I do need you guys to record some stuff with how, just so that I can hear how you're reading, so I can see what do I need to check in with you about to make sure you're doing right, or hey, you're ready to move on and I can add some stuff in. So I just need to hear you for some of this stuff. I don't necessarily need to see you, but I do need to hear your words. Um, so although there's about like 10 different steps, you're not going to do 10 steps a day. Okay, so Monday you're just doing steps 1 through 5. The next slide is Tuesday. Tuesday, you're going to start with step 1. You're going to do step 2, but then you're going to do a new step, step 6, and then step 7. Again, you're not going to be submitting the work on Tuesday. You're just going to be practicing. And then you'll do step 8, which is more writing. Step 7 is spelling words. So if I said spell the word bat, you would write B-A-T. The written word dictation, this step 8, that is going to be writing sentences that I had asked you to read the day before. So this is definitely a new format, but it's the same stuff we had been doing in class. It shouldn't take a whole lot of time. I'll kind of show you some of the stuff in the folders. So this is where you need to start though. Wednesday's plan, Thursday's plan, Friday's plan. Okay. So this is where you need to start. All right. So then if you click in the folder, I've really made videos for pretty much everything. So I'm just going to click on this. You guys are at different stages, so this is what you'll see. Okay, so that would be step 1. And yes, I do have a helper in some of my videos. So then step 2, same thing. Like I said, I've created videos and instructions for pretty much everything. Okay. Part 3 is the word cards. And I have assigned stuff to each of you, so you won't see everything. You will just see what's assigned to you. So for here, you'll say the word. Like I said, each section has a video explaining what you need to do. The more challenging ones, like I said, for step 4, I've created a folder for everybody. Okay. So you'll click on your name, and then what I've asked you to do is please read the words below. Okay. So this is usually in the book that I don't have by me, but the one that I would go through with you guys individually. So you'll stay with the word. When it gets time to actually record it, there is a recording option here. Okay. So just use the audio. Make sure your microphone's set up. Press start recording. And then you can actually record what you need to say. This is all pretty new to me. I might, if it doesn't work, let me know, because then I can figure out a new format for this, because I do need to hear you say these words. Okay. So there's all of these different steps. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to ask you to do on Fridays, you are going to do just a reflection, and it's very, very easy. Okay. So at the end of each week, I'm going to have you do a reflection. 3 questions. What is something you feel that you improved on? So what are you like, hey, I kind of struggled with this and I'm doing better with it. The second thing is something that you need to continue working on. So maybe you're like, I noticed that I'm really struggling with my short A sound. I keep saying ah instead of ah. Number 3, what is one thing that you're really proud of? If this isn't related to our class, that's fine, but it is really important that we acknowledge things that we are proud of, especially in this time when we are kind of stuck and not able to do a lot. So be proud of yourself for your hard work and for this challenge of learning in a new way. Um, you can talk and record yourself with these again. You don't have to type. I'm going to leave that up to you. Um, but please reach out. You can email me. You can text me. If I haven't already added my phone number, I will make sure to do that. I don't think I did for your class yet. But I'm here to help. So good luck. You guys are going to do great.